When it comes to booking a cruise, I usually stick to the comfort of a midship balcony cabin. But on Icon of the Seas, I've chosen a stateroom that shares the same view as the captain. So join me as I take you on a tour of our forward sea view cabin 10500 on Royal Caribbean's latest masterpiece. I'll show you what the room is like and will also share my thoughts on whether this is a good choice, particularly if you are prone to seasickness like I am. Coming up next. Hi fellow travelers, it's Ken here from Ken Travel 360. If you're new to this channel, I share useful tips I discovered during my travels, along with honest reviews of flights and cruises. I've got lots of Icon of the Seas videos coming up, so if you like what I'm doing here, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Our stateroom is 10500. It's situated at the bow of the ship, underneath the Aquadome neighborhood on deck 15 and the bridge on deck 12. During the day, the Aquadome offers stunning wraparound ocean views, and by night, it transforms into the Aqua Theatre, where Royal Caribbean puts on the most amazing aqua show. Make sure you don't miss that. Now let's head to our room. Being located at the very front of the ship does mean a lot of walking, particularly when heading to venues that are near the aft, such as the dining room, Absolute Zero, which is the ice skating rink, or the Thrill Island, to name a few. Well, at least we'll get our steps in every day. Right, let's get inside. As you come in, you can find the bathroom immediately on your left. There's a shower, which features a bench, which is new on Icon class. There's storage on the back wall and beside the single vanity, which combines the sink, countertop and mirror. Although it may look quite compact at first, after a day or two, we do get used to it and we are then able to maneuver around the bathroom easily. Here, you will find your floor-to-ceiling mirror, which will be handy for prepping before heading out in the evening. If you open it up, you'll actually find a storage area. Inside, you'll find a safe. It's big enough to put things like passport, but it's definitely not big enough to put gadgets like laptops, etc. On the other side, you can find a single big wardrobe. On other Royal Caribbean ships we've been on, they usually have two smaller wardrobes in the room. However, this setup is fine too. There are plenty of hangers in there. Instead of drawers, these are the infamous baskets that many other YouTubers have complained about. The issues with these baskets is that they are typically used for storing socks and underwear, etc. And some find them less than ideal for having them out in the open. Well, we are not expecting other guests to visit us, so it's a non-issue for us. Now let's check out the beds. Royal Caribbean has what they call Royal King bed, which can be separated into two twin beds. There's plenty of room underneath the beds to store your luggage. On one side of the bed, you've got the nightstand, and on Icon of the Seas, you now actually got a USB charging port, as well as an electrical socket, which is really welcome. There's your flat screen TV, which apart from watching television programs and movies, can also be used for interactive services here. You can order room service on it, you can check out the daily cruise compass here, and so on. Next, you've got a desk here, which also serves as a vanity. There are more USB charging ports here, a couple of USB-A, as well as a couple of USB-C. And you've got European as well as an adaptable socket, which is great, particularly if you have forgotten your adapter. Above the desk, you'll find a backlit mirror. Look at this cute little storage space. And here you'll find another two USB charging ports. Down here, you can find a mini fridge. It's just tall enough so you can fit a bottle of champagne or wine down there if you remove the racks. On the other side, you can find an armchair. There's no sofa or couch here. Right, with this being an ocean view room, of course we should check out the view from the window. Wow, we really are right in the middle of the ship. Now, if you've been finding this video useful, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. Having shown you the room, I think I would like to address some questions that you may have. I certainly had when I booked this. We normally book a balcony cabin, but even though I booked this on the first day of sales, the prices for balcony cabins were already much higher than those on Oasis class ships. Even this forward sea view cabin costs more than what we pay for a midship balcony cabin on Odyssey of the Seas or Symphony of the Seas. So we decided to trade down. Icon of the Seas is indeed priced very steeply. By the balance payment deadline, I found the inside rooms are actually more expensive than my original price for the sea view room. So overall, what do I think of this room? Now, most cruisers know that the bow is probably the worst part of the ship to be in if the seas are rough. Luckily, the sea conditions were kind to us, and with the excellent stabilizers on this ship, I hardly felt any movement during our 7-night cruise on Icon of the Seas. Now, did I miss having a balcony? To be frank, not really, particularly on Icon of the Seas. There are so many activities on board that you could still discover new things at the end of your cruise. Really, we use the room mostly for just sleeping and showering. On previous cruises, I did enjoy stepping out to the balcony in the morning to have a look at the ocean or the port, but I wasn't willing to pay a few £100 or dollars more for that privilege on Icon of the Seas. If there is a nice view around, I can always go up to the outdoor deck to check it out. So there you go. I hope you've enjoyed this room tour of TEN 500 on Icon of the Seas. Next, check out some of the other videos of our adventure on Icon of the Seas by clicking here. See you over there.